Hello, hello, Rec League, and welcome to the second series of tonight's matches in this Season 5 Week 2 event. This is Challenger Premade Flippers Down in Lottery, as we are now starting this series off with nothing other than Strongholds here at Livefire. I'm being joined by none other than the best, C&K. How you doing tonight, bud?
Hey, yo, I'm absolutely vibing. We've had ourselves quite a long break there while we were waiting from the last series, and now kicking things off once again. We've got Lottery on the board here again. Completely different team, same team name though, versus Flippers Down this time around. So let's see how this goes. Already Flippers Down off to a nice AB hold.
AB hold will get them 15 seconds here in the first part of the Strongholds match. And Lottery, the Jack Attack and Demi Dog are the only two players currently alive for their team. And Demo gets taken out behind the B site over here as Spartacus fears. What a ridiculous gamertag name. Awesome as he steps up to the plate with BR shots on the bridge. He's going to sit here and hold the back of B site, make sure that his team maintains to hold this. While the A site is currently being taken, it is now being controlled by Lottery.
Yeah, I mean, Z-Slow just kind of sneaking up behind a couple players here. He's finally going to get taken down. But a lot of chaos going on the map right now as Lottery trying to push things in, trying to retake this B site. They've got the AC hold at the moment. Things are getting a little bit chaotic as Flippers Down, starting to take the C point, still defending B a little bit, but Lottery going to finally get those kills down. Zack Attack I'm going to go with, even though it's Zajak, is trying to full-on attack C, gets taken down. Now there's going to be a little bit of a gunfight going on towards B. That's going to be Flippers Down full-on assaulting Lottery over down at that bottom B objective. Things are going back and forth right now. A little bit of a trade right there, and Demo still alive, getting chased right now. Throws a decent grenade, try to help himself out, but does finally end up dying. And hey, Lottery trying to answer back right now.
Getting close. I mean, 22 points on the board. That's a heck of a lot better than nothing. And through a series of trades of controls, we see Flippers Down now in a position of scoring, now up by 25 points. As we see early on, the stats board kind of shows evidence of what we're seeing here. A higher statistics of kills to assist, the Flippers downside. We're also seeing a total overall amount of kills, which provides the opportunity to control points, to mitigate the enemy from taking control of a point. So 68 to 22 with the verdict of just overall better presence for kills. They're watching the lanes better. They're there for each other better. And these factors are contributing to their current success.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. Another thing that contributes is the fact that you've got one of the best warriors of all time on your team, Spartacus. It does help a lot when you've got a guy like that leading the squad.
Oh man, you're not wrong. Elusive fears right there as well beside him, from that statistics perspective, also meriting another reason that they're so positively currently up by over double the amount of points still, and they're kind of taking it. We see Lottery come in and take the A site, and they have control of it there for 10 seconds. But then, Flippers Down comes in, gets the kills, regains control, and now I guarantee we're going to see more than 10 seconds in this stretch of control by the Flippers Down side.
Yeah, I mean, it does help that they're just locking things down, but look at them. They've got the sniper in the mix right now. They've got one player that's going to be Zaj Attack, to be coming around the back right now, trying to just mess things up over towards that B side. We're going to see 3 players down, 4 Flippers down, but right away going to be an answer back from Elusive as he's going to pick up one with the sniper. He's going to try to get the no-scope on the guy in the big door, not going to get it. That's going to be Pringles. He's going to hop over on B site, helping his boys out, making sure he captures that. But right now, Flippers Down going to be up 105 to 36, which is a decent way to start the map off. But Lottery currently locking down all 3 points, and they're going to get points fast.
Yeah, man, scoring all 3 points in this Territories match, or Strongholds rather, that does give you, we see a repulsor there, that does give you double points. So, they only controlled it for 15 seconds there, but they earned 30, going from 40 to 70, still in a position of scoring, as they have lost the A site, but still have not lost the 2 that's required for them to not be in a position of scoring. Now only 25 seconds away from, leveling this playing field and tying this lead.
Yeah, I mean, tying this lead is exactly what they're going for right now. Trying to capture that A point. They're going for the trip cap once again as things are definitely going their way at the moment, but Flippers Down all going to be over towards that A site, trying to fight that off. But Lottery, this is exactly what they want at the moment. They're just trying to keep them trapped in one like concealed area on the map, making sure that things are going their way. But Flippers Down starting to push out of that A side of the map, pushing through B site. Looks like they're going to hop on that. A couple players from Lottery going to be at this bridge area. One going to be up top, one's going to be down low. Elusive trying to get up and close in the business right now. He's going to be in a 1v1 versus Pringles. Going to take that one. His teammates are collapsing on C as well, as it looks like. And going to be a couple kills back and forth. Elusive almost gets out with his life, but is going to get taken down.
Dang, yeah. I mean, when he approached the nest there, it was almost like he was just acting as if he was his name. He was elusive, and he approached somebody, and it was like, yep, I am who you fear. But, you know, the control here from Lottery, regaining and almost gaining. I think they gained the lead there for a few moments. Then Flippers Down was like, wait a second, why are we letting this happen? Then they stepped up. 3 players down now on Lottery side with a now up by almost 40 points. As you know, you just see Flippers Down getting more stretches. Like their streaks are just a little longer on average than Lottery's, and that in fact is what's keeping them in the lead.
Yeah, I mean, that lead is, hey, it's, you know, it's nice and comfortable, right, at that 50 points. But as we know from the last series, you could have a 150-point lead. It really doesn't mean anything in this game as long as you lose that teamwork ability in the middle of the map. It's all going to come down to who's working better as a squad. Flippers Down currently doing that at the moment. They're going to use that OS to push right on into that C point. They're going to stop that spawn camp-ish they had going over on that side of the map. They're going to almost capture the C point, but Ninja, he's going to be 1v1 with Spartacus, going to get taken down with a little bit of team help on the Flippers Down side. Z-Slow and the teammates trying to cover this B side as well. Z-Slow on the big door with the sniper, going to pick up one, going for another no-scope, hits the double no-scope and the BR shot to follow. Nice little double kill right there, as he's going to go up by about 90 points on the map.
Heck yeah, man. And what was that word we were talking about? This little, you know, caster insight between the matches. We were talking about, well, what's the M word that you called out earlier that's like really pivotal for the team play in this game? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I'm going to be honest, I've got no idea.
Oh, come on. It's the M word. Jeff Gordon always uses it. It's momentum.
Oh, yeah. We were indeed talking about momentum quite a bit, especially with its importance in this game in particular and the franchise as a whole.
But, you know, 199 points, you get 80 points, 90 points on that streak. That gives you momentum moving forward. But Lottery, you know, suppressing that with an AC hold. I think that this is the first time this game that we've seen an AC lockdown, and it didn't really last very long. It's a pretty tough, you're kind of straddling opposite sides of the map through middle at that point. So Flippers Down, able to get that control onto C, and guess what? Lottery there to take A as well as B. Response, though, both A and C are currently being contested. The flip has been made, and now the BC hold is currently in effect. This is really where they want to be. Oh, Pringles, we saw him fall to his death. That's going to deserve a little boo.
I mean, that's like, honestly, the feelings you get with that are me trying to reach to the bottom of a Pringles can to get the last Pringle, to be honest. It's just not fun.
They just should make Pringle cans wider.
Yeah, honestly, they have to. I'm tired of like dumping them out. You get the crumbs in your hand. Like, come on now. But Lottery now on that mythical AC hold right now, trying to hold it down. Not quite as easy as it looks. As Flippers Down, gonna pick up a couple kills right there. Gonna have all 4 up at the moment. Gonna push things back and forth, but Zack Attack being annoying with this overshield right now. He's just trying to be a menace on the map. I mean, true verdict is, look at him just place these grenades on point. He's gonna end up winning that. I mean, that gunfight right there alone just kind of shows what this Flippers Down squad as a whole is capable of. I mean, that's absolutely insane that he was able to do that by himself. Looks like maybe he had 1 BR shot from a teammate. I thought he was gonna get away, I'm not gonna lie, but they are gonna be up by 212 to 160.
True verdict with a reversal onto the overshield. I mean, wow, that's impressive. 220 to 160. Lottery currently down by 60 points, 65 points. Elusive Fears going for the C side, getting shot in the back by his teammate. That doesn't help any, as now Lottery is controlling B and C once again, trying to reduce this deficit with only 24 points before the match ends. Flippers Down, seeing the victory here just on the horizon. Can they confirm this win, or can Lottery step up to the plate and steal this first win from under their neck?
Hey, Lottery saw it happen earlier tonight. In that last series, they're thinking, why not us right now? They've got the BC hold going on. Flippers Down only has 2 players up. Make that 3. A couple coming off a respawn here. OS going to be up in about 40 seconds or so, so that won't be a play right off the bat here. But Looks like we are going to be going for this heat wave. Spartacus wants to make a little bit of a play on the map, going for the C side right here, but he's going to see that sniper on Pringles over on the other side there, over in top nest. He's getting pushed out. He's going to get the kill right on top of him. Now he's distracting 2/3 of that lottery squad. Yeah, I said 2/3, but 3/4 of that lottery squad. Enough for his teammates to maybe push out a little bit, as right now lottery going to bring things back within 20 points.
Within 20 points, C&K, WTF. And look, now back in a position of scoring with the AC. Hold flippers down. 2 of their players are down. So really, the question is, how quickly can Lottery get to this? Now they're touching the A site. Now that prevents scoring. I mean, that they gave away a little bit more there than I think that they needed to. And little opportunities like that for them to mitigate enemies from scoring could be the thing that put them ahead. Now they're in a position of scoring, so let's see if they can lock this down. They need 40 points, and already A is being touched by flippers down. That doesn't earn them any points at all, unfortunately.
True Verdict making the play, though, from downtown. He's going to get that 1v1 gunfight over on C. He starts capturing that, which forces Lottery to split their numbers, going to multiple locations at once, and that's going to be the end of the game, as Flippers Down's going to take the first map and go up 1-0 in the series.
Dang, man. Flippers down, and that game came through.
Second things going. Looks like we are off and kicking right now. Going to be on board with none other than True Verdict right away. He's going to take some pop shots over at those guys over towards that. Oh, he's going to get taken down pretty much right away by Demo, and I think that was Zag Attack up top. No, it was Pringles. That guy, he likes to use his long-range weaponry, but Z-Slow going to end up being the guy who ends up with the rockets. Going to be down 1 kill right now currently in this match. He's going to die. Get a nice little trade right there, so those rockets still going to have 1 shot left.
The Jack Attack, as we're watching his perspective, he pushes up B. It's tied 3-3. Gets some shots on True Verdict, and True Verdict reserves his death for a later date, preserving his life. He goes for the repeat, and with some help from a friend, the Jack Attack is able to get the kill.
Yeah, hey, the boys over here on Lottery making sure they're doing a good job helping each other out in these gunfights, having multiple people get those BR shots on the same person at the same time, but looks like Flippers Down still trying to push out that top side of the map right now. Make sure they get things, try to keep it pushed in, but Spartacus, he's going to have that nice little stalker rifle right now. See what he can get going with that. He's going to try to help his teammate out in that back subway area. Verdict going to get that kill. Now they're going to be up by 3, make that up by 4, as right now they just started kind of honestly running through Lottery real quick here. One more player to deal with up top. That player's going to get taken down by Z-Slow. And now they're starting to bleed a little bit, right? If you're Lottery, you got to try to slow things down a little bit. Make sure you're getting those team shots and just helping each other out.
Yeah, this is a mental battle right now to turn around when you're up by almost double the amount of points, which basically summarizes the fact that you're dying twice as more as you're getting kills. So the best way to change is just to mitigate death. Reserve peaks more and try to focus more on where your teammates are. Make sure that when you're peaking together. Because risk reduction is the only method to mitigate death. So if you as a team, the most difficult challenge that teams have is that as individuals, they can't account for the risks that their other teammates take. So if everyone as a unit reduces the risk that they take by not challenging, in a risky moment, by not pushing and not peeking, then you're going to improve the chances that you stay alive. So the team needs to have that level of preparedness that at a moment's notice, they can flip a switch and begin risk reduction methods in order to mitigate the risk of death.
Yeah, right now Flippers Down is making sure they mitigate that risk of death a lot. I take it back, and Spartacus blows himself off the map. Make sure he takes one with him, though. But Elusive, he's going to try to sneak in, get those rockets. He's going for 1 right now. He does get some team help right off the bat, though. End up getting that kill. He still has that shotgun in hand. Kill's going a little bit back and forth. Lottery still trying to close this kill count back within each other, but Flippers Down is doing such a good job playing their lives, making sure they get behind enemy lines, just be a nuisance long enough for the teammates to get up close, but then also just having perfect nades out of guys like Elusive.
Up by 8. Well, 7. Math is a difficult sport, but in casting, you don't really have to be good at math. You just have to sound good and then say words in sentences. And because I meet those very primitive requirements, I can detest you with my primitive math skills. As Demo Dog throws a nade and gets a well-placed kill onto True Verdict there. Further enabling their lead, now up by a total of 10. as we see Flippers down, coming closer to securing this victory early on here with such great strides, as this game seems to slowly be unraveling into a series of unfortunate events for the lottery team.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Elusive was able to stay alive right there and much less get a couple of assists out of it is exactly pretty much sums up how the game is going, right? The ability for Flippers down to just at any point in time just help each other out on the map. Make sure they've got that assistance. Don't risk losing anyone on the map life-wise. Just get that quick little trade out as a squad and you're good to go. And it has been working flawlessly. And now Lottery getting a couple kills on the map, but still a bunch of trades going back and forth, still down by 13 and Flippers down, just getting ready to try to like carry on away with this map. They want to make sure it gets done with, get the series done and over with.
Cyber Ninja getting taken down by True Verdict there. Currently up by 15 points. Lottery, it's so demoralizing at times. You really you ask yourself, what can we be doing differently? How can we be doing it? And then in the time that you spend asking yourself the question, you're still left without an answer. So the enemy is still taking advantage of you during that time. And that's what we're seeing here as the lead, the early stride is just still being maintained. And as Lottery continues to try to mitigate death, they're unfortunately not able to do so, as we're seeing a huge press here. They're pressing together too. Look at that. As they both peek, they're right there, and Demo Dog has to face both of them. And 2 BRs, folks, is always better than 1.
Yeah, pretty much the only way to stop it on this map is make sure you have some rockets in hand, but don't have those at the moment, that's for sure. But right now, Flippers down, making sure that they've got 2 to 3 BRs behind every single gunfight they get in at literally any point on the map. And I mean, look at that. Spartacus over towards Red Room, just distracting guys all the way towards PD, allowing his teammates over here on Flippers down to push through the cafe side of the map in the purple street area, try to get shots on people, right? They're not too worried about making sure they come in here and get 3-4 kills, but they come in, they get 1. That's enough to be happy, right? You're up by 13, make that 14 kills. You can afford to lose 1 or 2 here and there. And right now, they're still just making sure they keep that constant pressure alive, right? They're constantly doing damage, constantly forcing Lottery to rotate, and constantly just dealing a kill or 2 here and there.
I'm seeing these perfects come through, and it's making me make sounds that they don't air on national television. But this lead here now only is 5 points before Flippers down can confirm their second victory, and before this Team Slayer match here at Streets will come to a close, and we will progress toward the 3rd round of this series of contender pre-made matches here between Lottery and Flippers down. Flippers down inching ever closer to this victory.
Yeah, I mean, Flippers down right now, just looking absolutely clinical on the map. I mean, you've got guys like Spartacus. He's got 14 kills, 3 assists, 6 deaths. But look at his teammate Elusive. This guy's involved with every gunfight on the map. 12 kills, 10 assists, and 6 deaths. I mean, the guy's everywhere. Make that 11 assists in the afterlife, by the way. And his teammates know what's up. I'm sure that guy also has absolutely mint comms.
Like, there's only so much you can do. And being a top assist performer is something that I think,
right? And like we were talking about earlier, something you brought back up, something we were talking about in the off part of the series during the commercials is momentum, right? Right now, Flippers down has a ton, but Lottery, I mean, look at that. They already start things off great with a nice two kills there. If they can just get things going in this match, get things rolling, win this map right here in a dominant fashion, get the momentum on their side. Like, a reverse sweep is not unheard of, right? It's completely possible in a game like Halo where every single game mode is definitely skill-based, and there's very key things that determine whether or not you can win a game. And a team like Lottery is more than talented enough to get it done.
Well, Lottery now has to demonstrate, now has to be the duck to their quack. But, Flippers down here early on is getting half the way toward their first point and inching ever closer. Cyber Ninja, now 3-0. He kind of backs off, make sure he's there to support his team. Kind of thought it was pretty wise there until he reapproached. In an untimely death, he saw his first demise for this round. And yeah, Lottery now, in a position to where Flippers down has control. Maybe some momentum change there was witnessed as Lottery now has an opportunity to get some points.
Yeah, Lottery making sure they move in. But hey, right now we're gonna see our boy Zajac attack right now on screen. Try to fight someone over down towards batteries. Been saying his name wrong all night long. You know how it is. Got to get it done. It's not a night of Halo without saying someone's name wrong. That's for sure. But look at Flippers down, trying to fight for this objective right now. But guess who's up above? That's going to be Zajac. Just trying to get some shots off on some guys. Let his teammates know what's up. He's giving them some nice comms, and we can see the kills coming through in favor of his squad.
2 players down on the side of Flippers down, just giving Lottery an opportunity to come through for the first point here in this King of the Hill match. Getting this first point would be really nice. Like, that would be kind of, it would set them in a good pace. And if they could maintain that tone, then they could carry that forward. Right now, Flippers down, you know, storming the mid, getting 2 kills. We see Elusive Fears here. Nothing other than a shock rifle. Let's see how he uses it. Goes to the no-scope, goes to the second, misses that as well. He looks up at battery in a noble pursuit to try to mitigate someone from peeking down onto the hill and preventing his team from milking some time more. And now 2 of his team is now down. Demo Dog coming in with this BR and his teammates help. He's able to get kills on the Spartacus Fears. As True Verdict with some nades here at the A site. Kind of an odd conflict here on the stairs. True Verdict takes a fall. Still not a point on the board yet. Looks pretty even as the progress for both teams is made toward this first point as this King of the Hill match here at Recharge continues.
Yeah, this next push is going to be the one that determines this first point. Lottery going to be all on board with it. The Flippers now not really getting a chance to push it back. Going to be a couple trades back and forth. Demo Dog going to get the kill, but get traded out immediately. A True Verdict, Slow, and Spartacus trying to make sure they take this point right now. Trying to get on it. No one's really able to claim it at the moment. Lottery very close to being able to get this one fully capped. They are going to get on it for the moment being, but this is non-stop chaos back and forth. Trades as far as you can see across the sea right now. And Flippers down, trying to get that map control so they can get this thing unlocked. And they're starting to get some of these kills in True Verdict. Not the guy you want to be challenging when you're on the hill. Not the guy you want to see. That's your worst nightmare. But he's on this point, starting to get some time. He's going to be full health. He's going to have someone drop on him. His teammates help him out. They are going to capture the first point, and we're going to move on to Hill 2.
Dang, man, really strong there toward the end of that. And, you know, when you begin collecting time in King of the Hill, you literally are flushing it all down the toilet if you don't follow that point through and confirm that point. So, you know, time spent wasted. Unfortunately, some lessons are worth learning more than once, and we may see exactly that here. Flippers down, continuing their momentum into the first part of this game, as they currently have won 2 rounds in this series. And if they win this game, then that's it. They've confirmed this victory, and they're going to come through here and potentially demonstrate an entire wipe event. So let's see if Lottery wants to do anything about this, if they want to step up. A double kill from Elusive Fears. He goes for the triple. Almost gets it, but still pops off with that assist.
Yeah, I mean, I love what I'm seeing from Flippers down. They used that little bit of a distraction tactic to their advantage. Elusive able to get behind a few of them, even though he was just in a gunfight with them. You know, nading his teammates too, keeping them on their toes as well. Like, hey, watch out, that was an enemy nade, I swear. He's gonna have a player sneaking up on him right now. He's gonna go for the no scope, isn't gonna hit it, but guess what? He's gonna win the gunfight regardless. He's gonna hit the second one as well. He's gonna get that kill. He's gonna stay alive. Elusive, this guy is just doing it all. 16 kills, 8 deaths. Making sure he gets a ton of kills, but Lottery still the one getting all the time on this hill. About to capture it as well. True Verdict trying to push in to get something going. He's going to get taken down. Slow going to try to follow in suit. He's going to get taken out as well. Actually still alive, but he's going to get a kill of his own. Back off. They are going to tie this game up 1-1 as we rotate for that Hill 3 over by bottom elevator. Demo Dog trying to sneak in, but guess what? Z-Slow from the top rope going to take him out. Nice little trade right there. Now we're going to see some coordinated pushes coming through from Lottery. True Verdict shutting that one down right off the bat, at least slowing it down for the moment being.
Tied the lead, gained the lead, and then tied the lead yet once again as Flippers down. You know, they want to confirm this. They want to get this win and just knock this first series game, the second week game, out of the park. Unfortunately, Lottery does not want that to happen. Demo Dog, the only one alive, unfortunately also takes a fall. And this, folks, could be the end of it, as Lottery could be gaining the lead, getting half of the points necessary as they inch ever closer toward their second point. And it is confirmed and on the board. Now Lottery in an uphill battle in the final match of the game. What could be the final match. Great shot there from Elusive Fears, helping his teammate get an assist.
I mean, Elusive is not the guy you want to see in the map right now. Guy's got 17 kills in this lobby. Obviously, guys like Z-Slow and Demo Dog also have 14 kills, so nothing to sleep on there. But, I mean, that 17 is one of those scary numbers. But True Verdict, big shout out to him. 11 assists. Guy's a monster for that. They are going to be, Flippers Down, going to be on this point. Lottery already has a little bit of time as well. Kills going back and forth at the moment. Flippers Down trying to fight for this one as they got a couple guys just chilling here. That's going to be Z-Slow. He's got one guy right next to him. That's going to be Cyber Ninja. Being a little bit sneaky over by that outer box. Going to be a nice little trade right there. And, hey, little BR trade. What we expect, right?
16 and 12 as Slow puts the trade on. Lottery still in this last-ditch attempt. They are really kind of showing that they're wanting to get this point. They're just a little past halfway toward their progress toward this point. The Flippers Down, you know, not giving up without a fight, already inching toward their progress to claim their third. Spartacus Fears with a trade on the board, leaves one player alive for Flippers Down, and he was actually claiming points. He was scoring. The only person alive, Slow, and almost mitigates death for another few seconds. Elusive Fears coming into the pit, gets taken out, and it's the back and forth here. Flippers Down, not in a position where they can continue to claim much time, but guess what? They were able to claim some time there, even though it was not an opportunity to do so. Lottery still pushing this. Both teams a little past halfway towards scoring this. And really, it's up to this. This moment could define it. Flippers Down could confirm this point. An inch ever closer to their final victory versus Lottery, inching closer to this point to level the playing field, once again showing that they're still in this. Who can take this victory?
Oh, Flippers Down, making a play of a lifetime right there. Have multiple players. That's going to be an overkill for Elusive. Saves his teammates. He was one shot. His teammate was one shot. Able to get that double kill right there to finish off the overkill. Makes sure things keep on moving for the teams. They're going to go up 3-1 in the game, rotating over towards this hydro part of the map. And, I mean, they're looking good. Flippers Down's looking good as ever. I mean, you got True Verdict for 13 assists. I mean, you've got Elusive Fears, 25 kills on a streak and a half right now. Hasn't died in a while. Just got that overkill in this same life. And, I mean, this team's looking good. It's looking real good.
Looking good and feeling good. Elusive Fears, you can just tell by how he's aiming around the map that one common skill that delineates players, you know, you talk about the skill ceiling in Halo. One skill is to have two different mental frames of thought for both your movement and both your aiming. And you can really move and aim independently of one another. But they're because of how they're associated, you know, when you aim in one direction, you have to begin moving in another direction in order to still be moving in the same trajectory. And you just see that demonstrated here as Elusive Fears just shows that he has that level, that you know, it's almost like an internal synergy that you can control both planes and interdependently. And demonstrating that is, I think, one of the reasons why it just shows he's in the zone. And you know that's what it looks like when you see that synergy happen.
I mean, the guy is as locked in as you could possibly be right now, and he wants to end this game and this series. Z-Slow going to be the guy who is the first one to push in from Flippers Down. Going to get that help from none other than Elusive Fears with the God Nade right there to help his teammate out. He's going to end up getting taken down, though. It's going to be a 3v3 on the map. Make it a 3v2 as Flippers Down. Still trying to push into this one, but Lottery going to be on the time for the moment being. Spartacus and True Verdict getting some kills, but not quite enough at the moment. They're still trying to make some kills go down as Cyber Ninja just cleaning up for the boys, making sure they can secure this time. They're getting it done at the moment, but the nades are coming in. Elusive Fears. The guy's got the God shot and the God nades. You just know what's going on at all times. He's about to pass that 30 kill mark, already at 29. And Spartacus, his teammate, on this time, it looks like he's with him right now. They're just hanging out, dapping each other up right now. He's going to hit that 30 kill mark, and they're going to close out the game and the series at the exact same time. Couldn't be a more perfect ending, to be honest.